In this sneak preview of Global Child New Zealand, we visit Milford Sounds, one of the 8 natural wonders of the world. If you've never been to New Zealand, you do not want to miss this. Be sure to watch Global Child on Amazon Prime and major airlines all around the world, and follow us on Instagram at Global Child TV. So we're here in New Zealand. The view from the plane was spectacular. It's some of the most beautiful landscape I've ever seen, and I can't wait to go see it for myself. The North Island and its most populous city, Auckland, is a boater's paradise, and it has the most sailboats per capita in the world. And if you enjoy rolling grass hills and would like to get your nerd on, the breathtaking set of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit awaits a couple of hours away. Famous for the rugby, New Zealand offers every imaginable outdoor activity. So get ready to taste a different kind of adventure. With the help of social media, I tracked down the best tours, top-rated activities, and set out to experience this distant land with the help of my new Kiwi friends. From fishing from seaplanes, to jetting through canyons on boats, and everything in between. This natural beauty is something you haven't seen before.
Amazing!
The South Island is a living work of art, and its crown jewel Queenstown is known as the adventure capital of the world. From white mountain peaks to turquoise lakes, it's #amazing. And then there's Milford Sound, a mind-blowing fjord with peaks almost 5,000 feet high and roaring waterfalls. It's commonly referred to as the 8th wonder of the world, meaning that you can pretty much dominate Instagram and Facebook with some epic selfies. New Zealand has set the stage, but how you define what an adventure is will determine where it leads you. Just remember, your adventures will become the story of your life. Welcome to New Zealand. Let's get started, shall we? New Zealand. The nature of adventure. Our story. Time to take our adventure to the South Island, to possibly the most beautiful place on Earth, also known as the 8th wonder of the world and New Zealand's most famous destination. This is Milford Sound. Milford Sound is a fjord that runs 15 kilometers, with deep blue water surrounded by massive rock faces that feed the scenery with amazing waterfalls. It's one of the wettest places on Earth due to the constant rain, except when I'm visiting, of course. Over 1 million visitors come each year, and most explored by boat. I mean, check out the size of those mountains. These boats look tiny by comparison. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's a great place for a honeymoon or anniversary trip. Something about this degree of beauty makes your soul leap. It's almost as if an artist was trying to show off. These fjords were formed when glaciers from the Ice Age eroded the mountains, giving us this magnificent sight. We're here on the massive deck. We're about to go out into the open ocean, so it's gonna get a little bit rocky. I tell them, don't drink in boat. Don't drink in boat. So behind me, we have Milford Sound. It's gorgeous, it's imposing, and it's been there for millions and millions of years. That was Stirling Falls, over 160 meters high and one of the tallest in the world. Milford Sounds was unbelievable. The mountain peaks with the waterfalls and the water and just the size. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. You have to come see it for yourselves. Our adventures become memories. This one was worth going to the ends of the earth for. Check that off my bucket list, and I headed to Queenstown, also known as the adventure capital of the world. I took some time to process what I had just seen walking along the lake. And before I knew it, I was making another beautiful memory to add to the collection. It seems to happen a lot around here. New Zealand sunsets. Not bad. Like I always say, you want to know what to do? Ask the locals. I'm here with my new friend Robin. She's a Kiwi. My question to you, being from New Zealand, is what is an adventure to you?
Exploring somewhere new, getting outside your comfort zone. That's what I call an adventure.
Whenever I'm in a city, I like to ask the locals what is something to do. So what do you think I should check out, Rob?
Oh, definitely the jet boat. Go on the jet boat. It's a lot of fun.
Jet boat?
Yeah. So there's a jet boat that goes up the river. It's called Shotover Jet, and it goes really fast, but it goes in between some canyons. It's fun, it's fast, it's beautiful. Don't worry, it doesn't fly.
No?
It's okay.
Okay, in that case, jet boat it is. Well, thank you very much, Robin. I checked out Jetboat on Viator.com, did a little stargazing, and called it a night. Corruption's Perception Index. Back to the adventure path. I think it's starting to snow. I'm gonna put on my New Zealand hat, because that's right, we like to do it cheesy. Much better. Now we face a choice. Most people stop here, or we can keep going to that top peak. Adventure, right? Let's go. Mountain peaks are always so metaphoric. That's why they say that the difference between good and great is this. It's just that little leap between average and awesome. He tells me it's still like half an hour more to the top, which is encouraging, because if you did it, I can do it.
Oh
right?
yeah, completely doable.
You're from New Zealand.
Sure am, I'm from Auckland.
So what's it like just growing up in this beautiful country?
To be honest, pretty damn awesome. Having stuff like this all around you, it looks like a tourist commercial of some sort anytime you walk around here, and yet that's just what life is like down here. It's just like in the movies, I suppose.
What's an adventure to you?
What's an adventure? Every day's an adventure.
That was a pretty good answer, right? I guess for somebody who's from New Zealand, every day would be an adventure. In life, like in adventures, we all fall now and then. The key is to dust yourself off and just keep walking. You know you're high up when the helicopters are flying beneath you. A true adventure will test your endurance, but it will also give you a great reward. Wow, these views. Height! That's how you know you're getting to the top. If you stay focused, what looked almost impossible at the beginning suddenly becomes real. I think I made it to the top. Yes! Some questions can only be answered in hindsight. So what's an adventure? It's learning to experience what other people love while making friends. Always being willing to laugh at yourself. And even if it tastes salty at first, once you get the hang of it, it'll become pretty sweet. It's about letting go of the illusion of control, because whoever gave us life is also watching over us. So let the wonder of the moment wash over you. And no matter how big or far off the adventure you're seeking seems, just remember to enjoy wherever you're at today. Because today is the only brush with which you can paint the adventures of tomorrow. It's your story. I know you'll make it worth watching. Until then, I'm so grateful you're a part of mine. See you later, New Zealand. If you have an amazing life story, if there's something you want to do in this world, I want to hear your dreams. I want to know how you see yourself traveling around the world. Follow us on Instagram at Global Child TV. Shoot us a DM. Watch the show on Amazon Prime. And I want to know who you are and why you should travel the world with us. Thank you so much. See you later.